quarantine. We are back again in many countries where we are having to be under lockdown. So I thought to myself, let's do a lesson where you can learn some phrasal verbs to talk about this new situation with your colleagues, with your friends, with your English teacher, or whoever you want in English. So in this lesson, I'm going to teach you 10 phrasal verbs which you can use to talk about the lockdown. Okay, before we start, if you like this video and you want to help my channel grow, please give the video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel and click the bell notification so you get notified every time I publish a new lesson. It's been a long time since I've done a phrasal verbs video. Someone requested it the other day and I thought, yeah, it's a good opportunity to do one for you. If you want me to do more phrasal verb videos in the future, let me know in the comments which topic you would like them about and I will do my best to do a video for you too. Okay, quarantine phrasal verb number 1 is lockdown. So, if you don't know already, to lock down means to restrict people's movements in order to contain the spread of disease. Sound familiar? So we can say the government has locked down the country for the next 4 weeks. The country is locked down, or a more common expression is the country is in lockdown. We are in lockdown until December. So lockdown phrasal verb number 2 is freak out. And if you freak out, you go crazy, you stress, you panic, you freak out. I think a lot of us freaked out in March, especially when we didn't know how serious the problem was going to be, whether we would be able to do simple things like buy food in the supermarket. We were freaking out. That was 7 months ago. I think a lot of people are still freaking out, especially if they are in a position where their work is being severely affected by this new lockdown and increase in cases of COVID. Okay, a more positive phrasal verb now, and that is come up with. And come up with means invent, create an idea. So because we can't do a lot of the typical things we used to do, we have to come up with alternative ways of doing things. We have to come up with new ideas. We have to come up with solutions to new problems. For example, I can't go to the pub with my dad anymore, so we came up with the idea of having pub o'clock every Thursday. Every Thursday we meet online, have a drink, have a chat, and that is our evening at the pub. A lot of people recently came up with new ways of celebrating Halloween because parties were forbidden, trick-or-treating was very difficult, so we had to come up with different ways of doing things. So don't just sit down and say, we can't do anything now. Nah, stay positive and come up with new ways of doing things. Okay, a precautious phrasal verb now, and that is wipe down. Wipe down means to clean. When you get a cloth and you clean in this motion. You clean a table with a cloth, you wipe the table. And if you completely wipe the table, you wipe it down. So wipe the table down means get a cloth, get some alcohol and clean it completely. I am sick of wiping things down. On the rare occasions that I have been to a cafe with my wife and kids, we always wipe down the table, wipe down the chairs before we sit down and have a coffee. All right, a very common one you're going to need if you are talking about the lockdown with your friends is stay in. And stay in is the opposite of go out. So if you used to go out a lot, go out to meet your friends, go out to the supermarket, to the shopping centre. Now, I'm afraid you can't, so you have to stay in. It just means to stay at home, stay in. The next one is call off. Call off means cancel. So talking about an event like a wedding, a concert, a baptism, a class. You could call it off, means you have to cancel it. Many people have had to call off their weddings because of restrictions that are in place. We had to call off the baptism of our baby, which was gonna be just at the beginning of the first lockdown. We still haven't been able to do it. Again, it's annoying, but it's a phrasal verb you're gonna need if you want to talk about this situation, which I'm sure you will. The next one is deal with. And deal with means cope with, like accept the situation and cope with it, survive with it. Nowadays, we have to deal with many new problems that we didn't have a year ago. We have to deal with health problems. We have to deal with work problems. We have to deal with a lack of work. We have to deal with not seeing our friends. So deal with plus a noun or gerund. Deal with health problems. Deal with not going out with our friends. Okay, another positive one, brush up on. And when you brush up on something, you improve it. A good example could be that you want to take this opportunity to brush up on your English. I think many people have done this, brush up on a particular skill. You perhaps have more time at home, less activities outside. So a lot of people are staying at home and brushing up on certain skills. You want to brush up on your English conversation skills, you join English conversation classes. Or if you're really cool, you watch my videos or join one of my courses. Great ways to brush up on your English. The next lockdown phrasal verb is shut down. We can also say close down. So if you go to a shop, it might say that it opens at 9 o'clock and it shuts at 5 o'clock. If I go to the shop at 6 o'clock, it's shut. However, if it is closed permanently, because there's no money, there's no customers, then it is shut down. We use the phrasal verb shut down to mean closed permanently. And sadly, lots of shops and restaurants have had to shut down because of the situation. Shut down. The next one is work out. And work out means do physical exercise, usually to build muscle in your body, the typical exercises that you do at the gym. So again, instead of going to the gym to work out, nowadays a lot of people are working out from home. Some people buy equipment and put it in their garage or a spare room and they do their exercise, they work out at home. Alright guys, that's 10. I'm going to give you one bonus one, which is look forward to. And this means that you are excited for the arrival of a specific event. So I'm pretty sure we can all say that we are looking forward to this situation to be finished, to be over. We are looking forward to the day when we can meet our family. We are looking forward to the day when we can go out in the street and live life as normal without masks. And this crazy situation is in the past. Don't forget to give the video a thumbs up and subscribe. Those things really help my channel. And please let me know in the description which phrasal verb videos you would like me to do. As I said before, I love doing videos that are requested by you. So please let me know and I will do my best to do some videos for you. If you like phrasal verbs, click there to watch more phrasal verb videos that I've done for you. And in that video, I give you my advice for how to learn phrasal verbs. There's some really valuable advice there, so make sure you watch that. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next lesson. Bye for now.